obnoxious. Say I got way too much common sense, a problem. All I do is try to pull a woman and say I'm a monster. But really, it ain't nothing. I'm just like my brothers. But shit, you know you look better with me, yeah. Girl, you know you look better with me. I pull up and then shop. And we dance on what the fuck. I do it, you're running up. Come and fetch a girl, boy, stop. Bitch. Okay, you know you look better with me, man. I'ma do the with a nigga pride. I'm just like a lion. Want my woman cook, clean, fucking shut the fuck up, yeah. I got bigger pounds of word about than you in the adultery. But shit, you know you ain't going nowhere. Hey, taking my food in the face. Trying to walk into the place. Ice on me, come and skate. You really a whole one and skate. Yeah, we young fish and face. I'm working what you think. Pretty girl, good taste. Wanna know all my traits. Yeah. You know I'm on attention. I'm James Brown than the Israel. Bullets long, yeah, stitches. The nigga hate when they mention. That pull up how I'm gifted. I'm Mike Jackson with the fixing. Beat it like I'm through. She say I'm obnoxious. Say I got way too much common sense, a problem. All I do is try to pull a woman and say I'm a monster. But really, it ain't nothing. I'm just like my brothers. But shit, you know you look better with me, yeah. Girl, you know you look better with me. I pull up and then shop. And do a dance on what the fuck. I do it, you're running up. Come and fetch a girl, boy, stop, bitch. Okay, you know you look better with me, bitch. You basic. If you don't want a South Coast nigga, you just a rank. And really, you ain't need that much pussy. Bitch, you fake. Wanna rush the door, sit in the picture I paint. And I mean, everywhere at the same time, I give you some flavor. I guess you ain't even wanna take it. Bitch, you outdated. And you done gave it up for some baby. You chill like a baby. Stop at 3 down, baby, better see what you think. You would think with your damn body, huh? You the type of motherfucker wanna pull up, have fun with the fuck, huh? Then beat it from the back, go down the attack, it was just for lunch, huh? Dirty damn about pussy bitch, wanna talk shit on the low, huh? Wanna diss everybody weak, cause you don't even know how they say I'm obnoxious. Say I got way too much common sense, a problem. All I do is try to pull a woman and say I'm a monster. But really, it ain't nothing. I'm just like my brothers. But shit, you know you look better with me, yeah. Girl, you know you look better with me. I pull up and then shop. And do a dance on what the fuck. I do it, you're running up. Come and fetch a girl, boy, stop, bitch. Okay, you know you look better with me, dance. I don't know, trying to get right with the bitch, probably on the low, huh? What the fuck you talking about, girl? You already know what the fuck we on, huh? We ain't passing that mission, but you get right what you already know, huh?
Trooper Halaka Ma Shalom Yavashmata. What's going on, mighty man?
Man, I can't call it out of one. It's your world. Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shabbat Rakatah, sir.
All right, let's get it out. Let's get it. What's been going on with you?
Man, you know, just trying to still taking care of this business at the house.
Oh, damn right, damn right.
Trying to finish up.
Glad that's going smooth. I know how that can be, boy.
Man, expensive and stressful at the same time.
Hey, that's what's they got me. Let me go and clip the music. Boy, the materials have gone up. You know,
Yep.
a lot of customers don't understand.
Yep.
You know, you gotta break it down to them. Cause look, I done been in the line with some of my customers lately, and they pause when they turn around and when it's time to pay that bill for their material. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Looking at the receipt and stopping, and it was like, man, what do we buy? Hey, you know, it is what it is. I hate it. Hey, the white man, he is the devil, boy.
That's right.
He is the devil.
That's
you
right.
know, wood is extremely high. The paint, brother. I remember when buckets of paint was $40 and $50 per 5.
Mm-hmm.
Not no more.
Right.
Not no more.
You know,
100 on up.
Yeah.
Yep, for a 5-gallon bucket.
You know,
man.
I had to, break it up into phases. Do half the job. Then wait for a little more money to come in and then finish up. So that's where I'm at right now.
Yeah, that's how a lot of them do it, and that's a smart way to do it, actually. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Break it down into phases. If you can't do it all at one time, like you said, 1, 2, 3, or this room, that, you know what I'm saying? However you got to do it.
Right.
You know, whatever you have to do to meet the needs of that budget, boy. Because I'm telling you, they'll tap into it.
Yeah.
Real quick and real easy. And they be wanting, you know, a lot of the customers be wanting us to come off of them prices for, you know, but it's kind of hard, you know. It's kind of hard to go down for, you know, from the skills, you know, that we didn't got. Like a lot of people don't know when they see me, they don't know that I'm, you know, been in the union all these years, licensed this, licensed that. You know, a lot of people think just painting, you just paint the wall. You know, that's basically what they be thinking. You know, but they don't know all of the time I put in to even get licensed, to have the certifications I got, the skills that I got, and all of the years and all of the projects that I done worked on, you know, to be proficient at my skills. You know, a lot they don't take that into consideration. And I mean, how could they? They just want their bathroom done. They just want their house painted. They just want this fixed. They just want that fixed. They don't know about all that, you know. And then, you know, when we come with those prices, they be like, man. And then when you come with the material, they be like, man, you know what I'm saying? So it add up, boy. And it is high right now, brother. It's so high. One of my businesses, I had to stop. I had to shut it down because of that wood. The my pallet business. I build pallets, right?
Yeah.
And the wooden ones. And I can't even do it. It's almost like dollar for dollar, getting the material. I won't make much profit if I buy the material to build the pallets. You know, the only way you can probably do it now, really make some money, is if you take and you go around and collect pallets, and then you make your material, and then you build them. That's about the only way that you really gonna make some serious cash. And go ahead.
Salaki Adawan, I was gonna say, what you mean by if you build your materials? Why do you have to build your materials if you got the pallets off the street?
Well, some of the the gold, what we call it here, the gold pallet is the 4840. Now, I've done that too, right? To where I took it, I made my own materials, because some of the places that I pick up pallets from, like, okay, now it's several ways you can do it. Okay, you could do like how some brothers do, like they do junking for cans and scrap metal and stuff like that.
Yeah,
here we call that junking, right?
Yeah.
Go around, you can hit the alleys, you can hit stores, and just throw stuff in the trash. You know what I mean? And then you can, put it on your truck, and then you can go scrap it for cash.
Right.
Me myself, I don't want to do that. I don't want to ride around and find the pallet. You understand? I don't have time for that. So what I did was I just took and I bought the material to make my gold pallets, to where I can get, because 50 pallets is $300. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I spend my 100 and some. Well, back then, before the material went up, I used to spend a little over $100, and I made three. You see what I'm saying? Just off 50 pallets. Yeah. So, but now that wood is so high, I can't even do it.
I understand.
I just shut that one down for now until it come back around.
Until the price go down, huh?
Yeah. If wood go back down, because I even sat with the brothers that I get the materials from. And he said, man, because you got runners, you know what I'm saying? You got your different boards to make the pallet. And turn around, and he was like, man, it is what it is. This is how much it costs. He showed me the price, how much he paying for. He said, man, it's just that wood, because I was going everywhere trying to get the best price.
Yeah.
And shit, the plug then got plugged. You understand?
Yeah.
They done pulled the plug on the plug, man. You understand? He don't even have the material at the price that he had it at no more.
Right. Yeah. So
what he used to do, because he was a lot bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? This brother here, he had a mine. I put mine on a lot. You know what I'm saying? And just was working out of a shed. This brother had a whole little warehouse. So his supplier would come, pull up to his warehouse, and he'll unload all the material, and then I'll just buy mine from him. I get what I'm getting to build from him. and then I go and I sell mine to the companies that I sell them to, and then I get my $300.
Okay.
But now the price is so high, materials is damn near two. I mean, it's over. You know what I'm saying? It's almost right at like $300 when you get through. It's not even worth doing it. It just barely. I'll probably be making $15.
Yeah.
Maybe 20.
Right. You would have to double, the price that you charge to see the same amount of money.
You can't do it because they only paying a certain amount for pallets. So it's not nothing that you could turn around and say sell. I'm gonna sell mine for $20 a pallet versus the going rate is now 10 for the gold ones here. You get $10 for them.
All right.
You get $10 for the gold pallet. So I mean, man, the devil he messing up every industry. Every industry he got his hand in. He tearing it all up.
What they be doing with the pallets they buy with gold pallets.
Well, since the law changed, everything that's being delivered has to be put on a pallet. You can't deliver nothing without it being put on a pallet. So that's like back in the day. You remember when you see Ishikar and he had his truck, had his little white pickup, and had them pallets stacked to the damn heavens.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what he was doing. He was selling them to stores. It wasn't mandatory then. You understand? So you just had certain people, certain companies making money off doing pallets, and it wasn't, open, as much as it is now. Now, since every establishment that sells and delivers anything has to have a pallet, now it's wide open. It's wide open for business. So you got a lot of brothers doing it the way that you said, like junking. But that's what we call when they're going around picking up cans and water heaters and furnaces and fences and things out of alleys. That's scrap. They put that stuff on their truck. They run to the yard and then they take it off and then they give them the money for they metal. The pallets can work the same way. They go around, ride around, and they find the gold pallets, and then they take the gold pallets in to the companies that are buying from them.
Yeah,
I ain't want to do it like that. Like I said, I just started building them. I spent that little bit because, like I said, brother, he was the plug. I had two different one a devil and a brother, and they was the plug. If the brother didn't have the material, I run to the devil, and most of the times the brother he had the material, so we was doing good business, and the material just went up. It's up. I'm telling you, I done drove an hour and a half away from here, going to the country, thinking I was gonna get a good deal on the wood down there. And nope.
They taxing down there too, huh?
Yeah, they taxing down there too. That plus the delivery is gonna be the same.
Man, it's getting cold. It's getting cold. It's getting rough out here, Adawan.
It is, yeah. And he been had his hand on the game to where he the only one to make all the damn money. So now the brothers have been, like I said, it's wide open now.
Everybody and their mama.
Everybody and their mama,
trying to get in.
It's oversaturated now because that's a way for people to make money. In a time to where it's hell, not very many jobs. So they going around doing the best they can. Scrapping them pallets, scrapping them cans. I know some of them brothers, man, and that's all they do is just ride around and scrap, ride around everywhere trying to find metal, trying to find, because they can't get a job, or they got some sort of disability, and that little bit that they giving them a month ain't meeting all they need.
No.
So it's rough out here. That's why it's extremely important that we all come together as a people.
That's right.
So that we could take care of each other and we could really, what I'm saying, be just a little more comfortable in this hell. Now we ain't got to be so stressed out in hell. You understand? If we would all come together, if we would do that, we'll be all right.
That's right.
Yeah, but our people took selfishness to a whole different level. Selfishness was just supposed to be for you to be selfish with the other nations of people, not with your own.
Wait, Cap. I think say that again.
Selfishness was meant for you to be selfish with the other nations of people and not your own.
Right.
You understand? When you see a brother or sister in need, the scripture even said, matter of fact, pull that scripture real quick out. Give me that scripture where it talks about if you have this world's goods, you know what I'm talking
about? Let me see.
I'll get it for you.
Okay, Comic-Con, sir. Don't worry.
Ain't no sweat. 1 second. I'll get it for you.
And that's what Commanding General YAHANNA is building, ain't it, Adawan?
You said that's what he what?
I said that's what Commanding General YAHANNA is building.
Yeah.
A society of our own.
Absolutely. And a lot of people don't see it. They don't see it yet, but they will. Once this place starts to crumble, then they're gonna want to go somewhere.
That's right.
When they find out America ain't got no more help for them, then they're gonna be trying to say, "Damn, where was them brothers that was on the corner talking about we need to come together as a people? Where they at? That podcast that I was watching, that radio show I was watching, you know, where them cats at? They're gonna be looking for us then, you know." Right. But it's in 1 John 3:17.
Come, sir. First John, what was that? I don't want 1 John 3:17.
John 3:17. And then now y'all know we on every platform. We on TikTok, we on fan base, we on Instagram, we on everything. All right, we on Clubhouse. And let me see, we got a couple of comments in the TikTok. Let me see where we at. Oh, and if anybody wants to join the stage, if you want to have a conversation, got a question, want to make a comment, whether it's on topic, off topic, whether you agree or disagree, you can go over to Sharpen the Sword Radio on YouTube. You can find that link. You understand? Matter of fact, let me put it in there again for the brothers and sisters. If you want to comment, you can. All right. If you want to have a discussion, come on up and we can. Okay. So let me put it in there again. All right. Let me see. Damn, the sun god Pierre joined. Boy, these names, what they be killing me with these names. The sun god Pierre. Lord have mercy. Good doggone night. Oh, we got Easy E in the build. Okay. Easy E and Buddha Horizon. Damn, boy, y'all got some names. So you the big old fat bald headed god, huh? Okay. Buddha Horizon.
Right, we got two other false gods in the chat.
All right, guys, got a big fat ass hand out, big fat ass big and for a turkey sandwich. Big and for some damn food.
Because the first will sound like
the witness says he wants to come up. Hey, witness, go over to YouTube, all right, and go to Sharpen the Sword Radio, or you can go to ISUPK St. Louis, and the link is in the chat, and you can come up on the stage and we can hear you from there. We can have the discussion, all right. If you don't want to be on camera, you can turn your camera off. I guess your name will be the witness. So put your name in there, whatever, and you can come on up and let's hear it. Okay, because the witness asks, how can we come together under God? All right, so okay, witness, again, it's called Sharpen the Sword Radio or ISUPK St. Louis YouTube channels. Go on over and come on up. He wants to know, how can we come together under God? And I got some questions I want to ask him first before we even go there and answer that question, because the answer is in the Bible of how we can come together under God. But the question is, who is the we they're talking about coming together with? You understand?
Right.
It got to be the same we. We got to be us.
Right.
You understand? Hopefully you understand me. Witness, the witness. Hope you understand what I'm saying. If we ain't us and us ain't we, it ain't happening. All right. All right. So come on over, man. Come on over so we can have this discussion. I don't like all that typing. You understand? All right, Trooper, read that scripture real quick for me.
Come on, sir. The book of 1 John, chapter 3 and verse 17. But whoso hath this world's good.
So whoso have this world goods, right? This is talking about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. This is who the scripture in the Bible is written for, right? Okay, he in the chat. His name is Preacher. Go to the link. You should see the link that says StreamYard.com. Click that link, and then it'll bring you on to the stage, and then I'll let you up. His name is Preacher in the chat. Okay, so the witness and the preacher on YouTube. Now he's about to come on up, and we can have a discussion because religion has destroyed black people. And I want to hear what the preacher has to say. All right. So click that link in the chat, right there in the chat where you at, preacher, and come on up. All right. So whosoever have this world's goods, right? Meaning that you got food, you got a little money. I ain't saying you got to give everybody all your goddamn money in your bank account. That's not what we're talking about. Just saying for you to offer some help for a brother or a sister. If you can offer a hand, if you can help a brother or sister, if you got a few dollars, you understand? If a brother or sister come and ask you, hey man, I need $5-10 for some gas. If you got it, you understand they need some gas money, give them the $10, man. If you have this world's goods, if you got food, right? Commander Junior YAHANNA is feeding blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians everywhere. Matter of fact, you even find devils in those lines. You find heathens in those lines. You find Hamites in those lines.
That's true.
You find Moabites. You understand? We done had several Moabites in our lines. We done had the Ishmaelites in our lines. We done had all the nations in our lines getting the food. Okay? Mm-hmm. And Commander Junior YAHANNA is giving food to them too. All right? So you have these things, right? So whosoever have this world's goods, go ahead.
Come on, and seeth his brother has need, and sheddeth up his bowels of compassion from him.
Okay, stop. So if you see that your brother or your sister have need, and you shut it up your bowel, you be selfish towards them, talking about, oh, I gotta feed my own kids. You talking about, do I have any cereal for your kids? My kids need cereal. You know what I'm saying? You turn around and you shut it up your bowels of compassion. Instead of you opening up your bowels of compassion and pouring them out on your brother, you turn around and say, man, look, I ain't got no gas for my car. I got to get to work myself this week. I got to pay my own electric bill. I turn around and give you $20. I ain't be able to pay. I'm gonna be $20 short on my bill. You turn around and say, instead of you helping your brother or your sister, you say, nope. No, I ain't got it. Keep going.
Come on, sir. How dwelleth the love of the Most High in him?
How dwelleth the love of God in them, right? I see you, preach. I'm coming. I got you. Just 1 second. All right, I'm going to pull you up in 1 second. And since we own this is right here. This is the great scripture and the perfect time to play this video that we have. Is it any more on that up? That's it. Okay, so right there it says, how dwelleth the love of God in that person, or in these people that do that. And we know those religious freaks are notorious for giving the pastor all their money, but then turn around when it comes to a brother or a sister, you look them up and down like, I can't believe this bitch just asked me for no $20.
Right.
That's how you do your people when they come and they need something.
Right.
Everybody ain't a goddamn crackhead and want to beg you for some money for some crack. You know, everybody ain't an alcoholic begging you for the money to turn around and go get some liquor. Hell, I done bought brothers and sisters liquor.
Yeah.
You know, said I remember one time, brother, we were going into the liquor store, me and the bar, and the brother, hey man, brother, man, I'm trying, man, get my car ran out of gas, man, and all. I said, brother, what is it that you really want? You want something out of here? Yeah, brother, I really wanted to get some beer. He came clean.
Yeah.
And I said, come on in here. My nigga, come on with me. You understand? And let's get what you want to drink. And we sat out with the brother. You understand?
Right.
So you ain't got to lie to us, player. You can be honest.
Yeah.
You can be honest, man. Now, I ain't buying you no goddamn crack now. You be honest and say, hey, I'm trying to give me crack rock. Brother, you need to get off crack. I ain't giving you no money for no goddamn crack. You honest. That's fine. Be honest, so I can tell your ass no honestly. You know what I'm saying? But if it's some liquor, ain't no sin to drink. You understand?
Ain't no sin to drink. That's right.
Ain't no sin in drinking no alcohol, right?
Right.
So if that's what you want, brother, I got you. You understand? Sister, you want, okay, come on in. You want some food? I got you. You understand? Oh, man, the preacher left. You know, preacher, if you're there, come on back, man. You just got to be patient while I break this down. So hopefully he come back, man. All right. So now, let me play this video because this is on point. This is on point about these religions that we're talking about. All right. Let me break this down. Okay. So again, preacher and the witness, if you there, come on back to the stage because I'm just about done with this. And then we'll jump right into what you're talking about. All right. I think this is the one. Yeah, this is the one. All right. So this sister goes to a church, and this is what happened to her. This is her story, right? This is the Christian church. You tell me, does the love of God dwell in these people right here?
Ties in church my whole life. I done put 20s, 50s, 100s. Y'all, one time I put $700 in church, and that's not even to brag. I don't even like putting this type of information out there because that's supposed to be personal. But let me tell you, and then another thing is, my granny, she always told me that you put your money in the envelope and put your name on it because finance people, they keep up with all that. So they can see all the money that I have put into church. Y'all, I done came down on a hardship because I'm a full-time entrepreneur and I have been that for 2 whole years now. Baby, I ain't want my car to get repoed. You know what I'm saying? I've been looking out windows and shit, staying up late night because I ain't trying to hear that beep, beep, beep. You feel what I'm saying? Man, I go to my church and ask them, can they help me? And, I let them know what was going on. They asked for the proof. They said it's a process. I got to prove. After handing me the...
Now, that right there is strange, number one, because in most churches, they actually reject you. They tell you, no, they don't have money for that. And that's actually what the money is for you to take care of the people with.
That's right.
You understand? It ain't for you to buy no mansions and Benzes and yachts and jets.
Cadillacs.
And got to have the famous Cadillac. Got to have a lack.
Come.
They got to have a lack. Hold on. Let's finish it. She almost done. Check this out.
The check. They're going to say, all right, well, when you get up on your feet, then you need to make restitution to the church.
So she must pay this money back. So loans, borrow this money. Like she said, she been paying tithes since forever, probably since she was a kid.
Right.
And turn around and put them $2 in their bucket. Like, cause that's what my granny used to do. When my grandma took me to church, and Lord, I wish I'd never been there a day in my life. It was hard. Church was hard. I was confused every Sunday. Didn't know what it scared the shit out of me when I was little.
Yeah.
To see all the women screaming and shouting and crying and foaming at the mouth. Bro, you been to church when they did that, when they foamed at the mouth?
Fall out, come.
Well, hey, I'm scared of that. I remember being a little kid, scared, terrified. How is this of God? It scared me. You know what I mean? How is this of the Lord? And turn around out. And I'm telling you, No, you ain't getting nothing from this church. Nothing. You know what I mean? You put that money in that bucket, but when you needed something in return, oh no, you got to pray. Well, I pray for you. The pastor will pray for you, but you ain't getting nothing. And why I say I'm surprised she got anything.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't open up their bowels of compassion, right? Told that sister, you on your feet, you get that money, you give it back.
Yeah.
You give it back. This is a loan.
Surprised they didn't charge her interest.
Surprised they didn't charge her interest because you know that's coming. Because you know they turn around and start sending out collection notices on their tithes now. They got real live collection notices. Straight up.
Now, Salaki, I don't want if I could. I know in some churches they were requesting they W-2s though. You know, to make sure that they really giving the full 10% of their income or their salary. So some churches wanted to see their members W-2s.
Yeah, they do. They do that. Hey, you know what messed me up is real thing. Creflo Dollar. Now you know it's not that nigga's name. You understand? His name ain't Dollar. That's what he all about. He all about them dollars.
Right.
Where he named himself Dollar, right?
Right.
This dude, I thought that this was just hearsay. You know, I'm just keeping it real. I thought this was something that people made up until my aunt actually went to his church. My aunt she went to his church, went to T.D. Jakes' church. She done been to a lot. She a religious freak. So she done been to these churches for real.
Right.
And it was no lie when that room was going around saying that Creflo Dollar seats you according to your income. That was for real. That brother seats you according to your income. So if you paid and in the shade and living large and in charge, boy, you up front. You up close. Front row seat.
Salaki Adawan.
But I'll be damn, you work at McDonald's or a warehouse, you probably sitting outside the door.
Right.
Listening and looking at a monitor and a speaker. Go ahead.
They must do that at T.D. Jakes' Potter's house too, because you know they seated Puff Daddy and his whole entire family on the front row.
Yeah, probably. I could imagine. You see how he did with Tyler Perry, turning around and had Tyler Perry laying hands on, sitting shaking. That's stupid shit, man. This dude acting like he got the Holy Ghost, about to fall his fat ass over, while Medea is holding him by his head. Gosh, man, they got all the shenanigans and all the acts, all the theatrics. You know, it's ridiculous.
That's right.
You know, it is ridiculous. But yeah, you turn around and you go to these churches, man. They don't help you. They don't help you, like the sister just said. That was amazing that they even did that. That they even did that part and gave her that money to even give back in return. But just to show you how they are. Like she said, she dropping all kinds of cash on them. And y'all know that money ain't going to the work of the Lord. People know that. People know that. And then something strange about that too, is that preachers teach that you don't have to follow the laws of God found in the Old Testament. Why are they following the law of tithing in the Old Testament? Why are they following that? Why do they? And then the members, they so goddamn simple. It don't make no sense. They say, oh, well, all I know is I'm just supposed to give the money, and that's all I worry about. But then you can't do what 1 John 3:17 say. You understand? It's open up your bowels of compassion. Don't do the opposite of that. When you see your brother or your sister in need, you open up your bowel of compassion and you help them out.
That's right.
First thing you do is find a reason to reject a brother or a sister.
Salaki Adawan.
Go ahead.
And that's so heavy because when you go in them churches, you know, they act so, you know, lovey-dovey, you know, with they hugging you and all of that. But if you see the same people outside of the church, they'll walk past you like they don't even know you.
Walk right past you, and won't say a word. See, you need something, and try to hurry up and get out of there.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Turn
Come.
around out. And real quick, Geo asks, why do we have the Star of Remphan behind us? Geo, if you can, show me where the shield that you see on the wall behind us is the Star of Remphan. Show me that, okay? All right. 1 second. Hold on. Make sure this thing is charging. I don't think my charger is working. That's working.
And if I could, sir,
Go ahead.
You know what the church says? Their ideology is if they help one person, that means they got to help everybody.
Yep.
You know, so, and that'll just put a dent, you know, in their income.
Right. 1 second. Well, let me see if I can change this plug here. Make sure it don't down. Go ahead. I think I got it. I don't know if it's charged. Let me see. Make sure.
Yeah, I was just saying, you know, they say, you know, they're not going to tell the members this, but you know, they look at it like, man, if we help her, you know, then we got to help everybody. You know, then everybody and their mama be coming, you know, needing help and assistance on their rent, on their car note.
Yeah.
You know, we can't start nothing that we can't finish.
And you're supposed to, though.
Exactly.
That's what you're supposed to do. That's why you set up to collect the money, is to help the damn people.
That's right.
But they ain't gonna do it.
No.
They not gonna do it. You already know. Commander Junior Hanna does. And I know this for a fact. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
He is actually helping our people. We got the program and we got the videos to prove it.
That's right.
All right. Yep. We got the programs and the videos to prove it out. Mm-hmm. All right. So let's go to this first video. I'm gonna show you how religion has destroyed our people. And now this first one, this is I'm going all over the place, right? I'm taking it back. I'm going back to I think this was in the 70s. You know, to show you that this is not something new. You know, whoredom is not something new. There's actually an old thing. You know, I mean, hell, it was going on way on back in the Bible, right? But I want to show you the religious aspect of it, on how, like, for instance, the ways that our people have now, they got it from our oppressors.
Right.
They got it from our oppressors, man. They got it from the so-called white man.
That's right.
And by us following them, this is why we're in the condition that we are in, because of us following their ideologies, because of us saying, okay, you know what, we're gonna follow what they say about God. Mm-hmm. We're gonna believe what they say about God. We're gonna do what they say do about God. Oh, when it comes to Jesus, I'm gonna listen to them. And then all we've done is just taken that. Now you done took the white teachings of Christianity and put it in a so-called black church. You know, that's all you've done. You've taken the white teachings that our oppressor, that so-called white man, that taught you about Christ, taught you about God, taught you about the angels, taught you about every doggone thing, the laws, everything that you get, you got it from them, and you took it and put it in your church. And now you got Creflo Dollar teaching it. You got T.D. Jakes teaching it. Look at him. Look at both of them, matter of fact.
Right.
Creflo Dollar boasted of him making and only recording. This is what he reports, that he makes 88 million. I'm sure it's more than that. I'm sure it's more than that, but he only records that he makes 88 million a year. Okay, now who can't this man help? Who can't he help if he making 88 million? It's just one man in one damn church, in one mega church making $88 million. Who can't you help? Why you can't pay a sister or brother's damn car note, they house note? You understand? Why can't you do it? You get 88 million from the people. That's what you're getting the money from the people.
Right.
And like I said, I'm sure that he's getting more than that, than 88 mil. What's that devil name? Joyce Myers. She turns around and she boasts of making 96 million a year. She makes 96 million a year. And her Commander General YAHANNA ain't making no money at all off what he's doing. He don't take a salary like the preachers do. Yeah. They give themselves $88 million a year in salary. So you know what? Like I said, it's more than that because they got to pay for their buildings. They got to pay the electric and the gas, whatever, the heating and cooling and all. You know what I'm saying? They got to pay for their instruments and their pews. Those damn pews. Why do they have pews in the church? Why do they have those ridiculous seats in church? You understand? Those pews. You understand? It's ridiculous. They got to buy the pews and all that. They got to put that red and that green carpet in there for women. Those silly looking ass buildings. So it's go ahead.
You know, Salaki, I don't want that so heavy because it's only a certain certain manufacturers you can buy those pews from. So, you know, as you say that, even that is a racket in itself.
Yeah. Yeah. You can't just order them off Amazon. You know what I'm saying?
No.
You can't get those from Temu. You understand? Or if you get it from Wish, it's going to be a little bitty one, about that big. You know, so you get a pew about that big from Wish. All right. Terrell says, what does the headgear mean? The headgear is what the priests and prophets of God were royalty, brother. You understand? Matter of fact, let me tilt my shit, straighten it up a little bit. It's crooked a little bit. Thanks, brother Terrell, for asking. All right. But yeah, these are just crowns, man. Princes wear crowns. All right. And I guess Gio couldn't answer that other question, so we're gonna keep moving. All right. So now, where we at? Let me show this video. We got Mighty Shala in the building. Shalom, Mark. Yabashima Shabakata.
Shalom.
Salaki, what's going on?
You got it. I'm gonna play this real quick video of a stripper for God, right? and I know everybody is immediately probably thinking of today's time, but I'm gonna take it back a little bit. All right, I'm gonna take you back some, and let me see, share the screen, and we're gonna play this. This is the stripper for God. This is where these strippers nowadays get this filth from this whore right here.
I save men in nightclubs, in burlesque theaters, on the streets.
Now, real quick, let me give you just a little background on the story. This show right here, I believe, if I'm mistaken, I think this is about 79 or 80 or something like that. This is way back. And what they did was this guy, George, I think it's Shlattler, or however you say his name. He turned around and came up with this show of real people that's doing these different things that he's interviewing them about. Instead of him doing celebrities and stuff like that and their ridiculousness, he wanted to go to actual everyday people and interview them about their ridiculousness. And he came across this hoe right here that says she is a stripper for God. All right, so pay attention.
I save men anywhere where I can get them. I pray for them to save their soul. I'm just like a priest. I'm a nun in a G-string.
The lady who says
she's a nun in a G-string. Like a nun in a G-string. She's praying for their soul. And just wait till you hear her say she's stripping, taking off all of her clothes for their soul too. She really trying to save men from a serious hard on, I guess. You understand? She's trying to save them from that hard on that they're gonna get, and just let it be free. I guess I don't know, but let's hear it.
she's a nun in a G-string has an unusual way of showing her devotion. Every morning, Kelly Everts walks a few blocks to church and prays religiously. Every evening, however, when she's working, she goes to a club like this and takes off her clothes religiously. Kelly Everts calls herself a stripper for God, who says she was told to do this by a divine light.
So she turns around and was doing what you see her do out in the streets. Right? She's passing out flyers. She has information, letting everybody know, I am a nun in a G-string. That's what she said. And can you see white Jesus all in the background?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see it. She got several different pictures. Boy, she love her some white Jesus.
Yeah.
You understand? And guess what? That's her God.
Yeah.
White Jesus is her God. He is the reason why she could be a hoe by night and then a nun in a G-string in the morning.
Yeah.
Religion is the reason for this ridiculousness, man. And religion has destroyed black people because we end up following this foolishness.
That's
the
right.
Lord has one thing for us to follow in the Bible, and that's righteousness. And this is not righteous. This woman here, there's nothing righteous about this woman at all.
No.
Okay, but now she's about to tell George Schlater, I guess that's how you say his name. She's going to tell him the divine light.
Cap, real quick.
Go ahead.
That's why homosexuality is running rampant in the black church, because we follow the black church is following after the white doctrine.
Absolutely. You dead on it, dog. Black churches are following white churches. Hell, a black church is a white church. It is. And that's why the LGBTQ plus has found its home in the church. They home in the church. You are absolutely correct, huh? And this is why we do every doggone thing else that we do. This is why we have sisters stripping on the pole, because of them following this foolishness right here, and this ridiculousness, and this nastiness right here. But now she's about to tell George Schlater, the divine. She was trying to let him talk to the divine, whatever thing she was claiming she was talking to. Right. So here it is. Let's hear this part.
Before we spoke to Kelly at home, we had to first speak to the light which speaks to Kelly.
The divine.
Am I talking to the light now?
The light is becoming stronger. The more questions you ask, the more of God's light will come through.
The illuminated lady. She dances to save men's souls. Ladies and gentlemen, mesdames and messieurs, Kelly Everts.
Do you have an agent?
I prayed on that once, and God told me that He is my manager.
I don't believe that.
Look, the white man, he don't believe. It's funny, but he don't mind looking at the booty though. You understand? He don't believe that God is her manager, but boy, when it comes to that booty, he don't mind that either. You understand? Right. He don't mind that. I don't believe that, but he would love to watch her take off her clothes.
Yeah,
you know, he just as nasty as he could be,
Calm.
Right along with her. Okay?
Calm.
Let's keep going.
How did you become a stripper for God?
When I was very young, I was very well built. So men always took advantage of me. I was going to kill myself, and I was very despondent, and I planned to go out to Death Valley and die of exposure. But I was saved by a great woman named Verna Talbot. She has a church in California called One World Light. She said, Kelly, if I had your body and I was young like you, I would go on the stage and striptease and raise money for the church. She said, those women that condemn you do not have your body.
What is your minister?
So this woman admitted what happened to her and why she chose to become a stripper. She was taken advantage of as a child, right? She had a nice body, a nice shape as a child, and she said that men took advantage of her. And see, Commanding General YAHANNA explained and broke down what actually happened to her. God, this divine light, was not talking to her. That was a devil. That was a demon. You understand? That lecture that Commanding General YAHANNA did was on point. Are demons real? Yes. She had a full-fledged conversation with a demon and then went to the church and had another conversation with another demon through the woman that she met. And the woman encouraged her and said, hey, if I had the body you had, this old hag, probably old hoe herself, and all ran through. And she said, damn, if I had that body, I'll be out there selling it. But she put a little twist on it. I'll be trying to bring the men to church. She ain't trying to bring nobody to no goddamn church. How are you showing everybody your vagina and trying to get them to come and worship the Lord?
Right.
This is why we cannot listen to these people. This is why we should not follow religion, man. Religion destroys black people.
That's it. Con.
Religion absolutely destroys black people. And by listening to them and following them, this is where we get all of our nastiness and all of our filth from. This is where we get it from. Yeah. Instead of her going to seek some help from the horrible thing that happened to her as a child, right? She turns and goes to church thinking she was going to get some help. That's what she went to the church for, to get help from what she was suffering as a child. And the hoe that she met at the church said, oh, if I had your body, I'd get on stage and I would make the men come to the church. That's what she told her. And so now she had this divine light talk to her. The more questions you ask, it gets stronger and stronger and stronger. So I guess as she was sitting there talking to the divine light, shall I show men my breast? And then he turned around and showed up another level. Should I show men my vagina? He showed up some more. Should I turn around and wiggle and jiggle my butt at men? And he showed up some more till he came all the way out. All the questions that she asked, the divine light, after she asked him about all the booty and the titties and the vajayjay and everything else, the divine light just came full-fledged and said, I want to see some of that ass too. I'm sure the divine light wanted to see some of that ass. Because hell, you finna show it to all them. Yeah, what did Mystical say? Shake your ass and watch yourself and show me what you're working with. That's what the divine light popped up and said. Show me what you working with. And she did it. And now she claims to be stripping for God. This is ridiculousness.
Yeah.
And this is the ridiculousness that has destroyed black people, man.
Right.
Because we follow them.
Right.
Feel about your job, your work?
He gave me a blessing. I never really said this to him before. I said, I'm on the stage nude, Father. He said, so what? Don't people understand creation? God didn't make junk.
How did you get salvation by exposing yourself?
You see, when I dance, it's not because I want to inspire lust in the men. Pure love is what I bring to the men, poor lonely men.
You like that? Yeah, I like that.
Right. Now, what do you think when you look out in the theater and you see that men don't have their Bibles, but they have their tongues hanging out?
You know, many times I put my tongue out as part of my act. But that's not a sin.
You've taken a vow of chastity?
Chastity is not as difficult as people think.
A lot of men find that out. Yes, they don't even have to take a vow.
I then asked Kelly if she'd taken any other vows.
I have taken a vow of poverty. I don't like luxury.
After Kelly told us that, she got a phone call which indicated that with inflation, even the price of poverty had gone up.
Well, I can't be too reasonable because I have to make money. I know, but they make a lot of money. Why can't they pay the artist?
Well, if it's a religious experience, why do you charge men to look at your body?
Well, to see a stripper for God is expensive. Why shouldn't I make money?
Now she's sitting there complaining about poverty, but a stripper for God, that's expensive, man. You looking at some holy ass. You ain't just looking at no ass and no titties. You looking at some holy titties right here. Do you hear this horror, man?
Yeah.
Do you hear this?
It's ridiculous.
And like I said, this kind of stuff right here, because our sisters wasn't stripping on poles at the rate that these dogs were.
That's right.
This was their thing. This was their style.
Yeah.
So as they were trying to push this Christianity on us more and more and more to get us to be more and more sick and nasty, just like them.
Yeah.
Like they pushing the LGBTQ and all of that, because this was around that era too.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, they did what? They know that those preachers are disgusting. And so they went to them to push every ideology on our people. Yeah. And they try to push this on our people too. It's why you have sisters that's in strip clubs praying before they strip. This is where this stuff comes from, man. It comes from this white boy right here. Go ahead, Op.
And the preachers, whatever they go to the preachers and tell them to do, the preachers can't say no, because they know, because the preacher know that they got them on videotape touching and messing with little boys.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, they can't say no. So they say whatever. And they go through the Bible, try to find a scripture that says, yeah, see this right here, God allows this. God allows it. Matter of fact, it's just like the conversation that I had with some Christians the other day, about 2-3 days ago. The woman said that if a woman is following Christ, believes in Jesus, serves God and all of that, right? And she was to commit adultery on her husband, God doesn't look at it as a sin. That's what she said. That's what she said.
Get out of here.
I ain't lying. And she went in the Bible and said, she used the scripture where Christ was going to take away the sins. That don't mean that you can still commit them.
That's right.
And I even pulled the scripture and I asked her, when it says, before if you sin willfully, if there's no more sin, why does it say this? And this was after Christ died.
Right.
So why is it saying if you sin willfully? Why is the Bible saying that sin is the transgression of the law if all of that is done away with? And she did just like what these Christians have been doing for the longest, is they have their filth and they try to go in the Bible and they try to look up a way to where they can substantiate and prove it and say, see, we're right here. When that ain't talking about you can commit adultery on your husband and God is just sitting up in heaven saying, oh, okay, they're still together. That's fine. No, you are a whore, or what I'm supposed to say, 304. You are 304, and you don't deserve a husband. You deserve the dirt. That's what you deserve. Go ahead, Doc.
Now, what I was gonna say when you was bringing that point up about the strippers, these strippers think they can get in the circle, damn near butt naked. They all get in the circle, hold hands, and sit there and pray. That they get $10,000 dropped on them tonight. So going out there shaking their butts.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That don't even make no sense. And while you was talking about the lady or whatever, I was looking up this pastor, right? I was looking up this pastor. She's a lady, and it says there's a report about a controversial pastor by the name of Miss Veronica who allegedly stated that she sleeps with men to heal them for infertility. She claimed that her actions were a part of a divine mission and that her body was anointed for this purpose.
Yeah.
They're using the Lord to be hoes. Why y'all using the Lord to be hoes, man?
That's the whole thing. That's what turned black women out. That's the filth that turned black women out right there. This whole right here. We look at that. Back in the 70s, sisters wasn't extreme whores like this, like what they are today.
Right.
You understand? But it's because of this. And they use the religion and the filth and the whoredom and put them together and say, see, I have this divine speech and body and look, and God talked to me and told me this, and this is what the divine being said, and all you gotta do is ask him some more questions. And we sat there and believed that bullshit. We believed it. She even, this whole said, he said, well, like, how you bring him in? You, or like, what does it make you feel like when you're sitting there watching men? They don't have their Bibles. You claiming you stripping, you showing them your booty and your titties and your vagina to bring them to God. And they ain't got no Bible. They got their tongue out. She said, oh shit, I stick my tongue out back at them. That's how I start my act. You understand? That's how she started her act. So not only is they like the dogs on the goddamn on the cartoons, the little puppy was sitting there, the tongue out, and that's what she liked too. She turned around and threw it right back to him in return to turn those men on. Talking about something. She's not doing it to create lust in men. Yes, you are. That's exactly what you do. What else are you doing it for? And I'm sure ain't none of them men came to church with you. I'm sure those men got more sense than you do. And they just going to be nasty in the strip club. I bet not now one of them came to watch your G-string performance at the church.
Slocky Cap.
Go ahead,
I got a precept on that if I could, sir.
Come on with it.
Come on, sir. Deuteronomy chapter 23 and verse 18. Thou shalt not bring the hire of a whore or the price of a dog into the house of the Lord.
Come on, do you understand? Totally against the Bible.
Come on.
This woman and this nonsense is totally against the Bible. But religion, it fits right on the same page. You understand? It's on the same page and the same level of religion. Religion goes for this. God does not.
Right.
You understand? She ain't supposed to be in the house of the Lord at all.
Right.
Why? Because she's a 304. And let me help you out with something. God just don't like hoes, man. He don't. Hell, Snoop Dogg don't love them hoes. God don't love them hoes. Who else don't? We don't. Come on now. Nobody does.
Hey, too short don't love them hoes.
No, Too Short don't love them hoes. Nobody. Be hard. You said nobody does. You know, Lil John don't. Too Short, what do you call? Bitch. Nobody does. Okay, nobody likes you. They use you because you are a hoe. And here we are. We teaching sisters to keep it clean.
That's right.
We telling sisters just to be with one man.
That's right.
You know, it ain't got to be us. Just be with whatever one somebody you choose. That's for the rest of your life. That's
right.
it. And we the worst people on the planet. For some odd reason, we wrong.
Yeah.
But now when every man takes advantage of you, then now you'll believe them. You'll go for that, but you won't go for the men of God that's telling you, no, keep it clean.
Keep it clean.
Keep it clean. Keep only one man in your bed.
That's right.
You only get into one man's bed. You understand? That's what we teaching them, but we wrong for that. But this lady right here, you know what a lot of sisters and a lot of brothers have done? They followed her. They follow her and believe what she say about God versus what the scripture that the brother just read. They don't believe that. Go ahead.
It's like, you know, we just went to South Carolina yesterday, right?
Right.
Feed the homeless in the clothing drive, whatever. So, you know, we was in an apartment complex. We was dead square in an apartment complex. So we had a bunch of kids out there, ladies, a few guys came out, whatever. So one of the brothers was talking to one of the sisters, and she was asking all about the posters that we got, how we got the panels up and stuff like that with all the stuff on it.
Signs.
So the signs, my brother like it, the signs and stuff. So brothers asking all the questions, this and that, boom, 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 giving it. He's like, okay, yeah, I really I really want to get into it more, this and that. And when the brother told her that sex was marriage. Oh my goodness. Oh man, you start seeing the demons fly. All of them start, what? No, ain't no sex is marriage. We like, hold on. Hold on. They start going crazy over that. That's just one thing that they don't want to hear. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand the concept. Man, if you lay together, you stay together. You know what I'm saying? That's the bond you create. You know what I'm saying? So like,
yeah, right. Damn right. You know, but like I said, see, religion offers freedom.
Right.
It offers them freedom. They free from God's laws. They don't have to follow that.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? They don't believe in no sex is marriage. And here's the thing about most sisters and most women, period. They turn around and hear sex is marriage. They think about all the sex they done had with all the different people. And they can't believe that they was married to so many different. They waiting on the ring and a piece of paper.
Yeah.
They sitting there, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Meanwhile, Dante just took you to Pound Town. You understand? DeMarco just took you to Pound Town. You know, Big Meech just took you to Pound Town. You went to Pound Town with all these different men, but you waiting on a goddamn Romeo. How? When you done been with a whole bunch of Romeos, his name is just Dante. You understand? His name is just Cuzzo, or whatever you call, whatever his nickname is. You know, we got nicknames in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Look Hood, Big Hood. You know what I'm saying?
my cousin.
Big Hurt, Big Hunt. You know what I'm saying? Little Lope. You know, whatever his name is. Hey, that's your Romeo right there. And like I said, they can't handle it because it's too many Romeos. Too many of them.
It's like my cousin.
Go ahead, Doc.
And like you said, you'll hear a lot of women say, I'm waiting on the right one. I know the Lord gonna bring me the right one. But then you done slept with all the wrong ones. So why you sleep with all the wrong ones if you waiting on the right one? You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
It makes no sense. And then they love talking their intuition bullshit. Why don't you ever have intuition to know that he ain't the one from the beginning?
Right.
Why is it always afterward you find out some magical type of way intuition is flowing over your head and you just I wonder if he texting some woman. Let me look at his phone. So you put it on his face or his finger while he sleep and you go in there and you find out, yep, see, I knew he was cheap. I knew he wasn't no good. Why you ain't know he was no good from the beginning then?
Yeah.
You know, why didn't intuition fly over the top of your head and sprinkle the intuition dust on you and say, hey, he's no good? It never worked that way. They don't never find out that you was abusive from the beginning. They'll never find out you ain't had no job from the beginning. They'll never find out that you had more than one woman from the beginning. If your intuition was really intuitive, like what the hell you think it is, then your intuition would not allow you to go through so many problems.
That's right.
So at some point, you got to start acting like you got some sense. Stop relying on intuition. Because you playing yourself, really.
Yeah.
Thinking that something in your head is sending off a signal. You understand? And your intuitive radar then kicked in, and now you know all these problems. No, that's just how you operate. That's how you operate. You get in a relationship that you really don't want to be in no more, and then now it's time to go. That's it. And so you just start making excuses and finding reasons to leave a relationship.
That's right.
Most of you just don't have it in you to go through the long haul, what they used to talk about. Right. I'm in it for the long haul. You remember hearing that?
Sir.
I used to hear that a lot. I'm in it for the long haul. I want to be together forever.
Right.
I remember when sisters was at that point. But guess what kicked in? Religion. Religion kicked in and killed all of that. Let me finish playing this and then we'll go to the next one.
Money. Why shouldn't I collect money? Why is it that only the evil people have to have money? Why?
Do you take pride in your body?
I am proud of my body as far as I respect my body because it is a temple of God, but I don't have a sinful pride. I build upon the temple. I work on the temple to make it beautiful. I am not an ordinary person.
Has there ever been a time when you thought God has forsaken you?
once for approximately a 3-month period during Lent in 1978 in Chicago at the Playboy Club. I went through the terrible, terrible mystical tortures.
A lot of people have at the Chicago Playboy Club.
And this was different though. And there was a blackness but my faith was strong and the light came back.
When Kelly gets to be 86 years old, she's still not going to be stripping for God, and men aren't going to be paying money to see her body. What lies in the future for her then?
When Kelly is 86, she will be saving souls from heaven.
I think she'll go to heaven.
You must be a walking piece of heaven. Or is it love that makes me see these things?
I've thought about becoming a nun very seriously.
Man, that right there, good doggone night. She really believed, and that was supposed to have been the light talking to her, talking to the host of the show. That was the light talking to him. Yeah, Kelly, when she is 86, she's gonna be saving souls from heaven. Man, that's ridiculous, Doc. That is insane. Get that article. Read that article that we got. Because we're gonna come a little up to date with this one. All right. We're gonna come up a little up to date with it. Because religion is terrible, man. Religion is hard.
Okay, so all right, the one that strippers pray to God in tongues for men's favor.
God, that's it.
All right, and it reads, this is the title: Strippers pray to God in tongues for men's favor.
Mm-hmm.
The lady believed to be Nigerians could be seen begging God in their prayers to soften the hearts of men who will be coming to the club to spend their hard-earned monies and salaries on them.
Hold on, one second. Now, guess what you don't have to do as a stripper? You don't have to pray to God to soften the men. You put them soft breasts on that man. You know what I'm saying? You wiggle and shake that big old booty in that man's face. That's what make him soft. Soften up. You understand? He might be a little uptight, only throw you a 5, but you twerk something on him, he might throw you a 10 or 20. You never know. He might get what's the ultimate 40. He might give you a 40. They still doing 40s or has it gone up? Is it 60 now? I don't know.
Hey, Cap, we don't know, Cap.
I've been hearing about that notorious 40, brother. I'm just saying. I know that.
I don't know if it went up, Cap. We don't know.
Hey, look, materials are going up, so I didn't know if the booty went up too.
The flight
60. I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Hey, Cap, inflation done went up, so the booty price done went up.
Hey, I'm telling you, the eggs and the cheese and the milk and the butter done went up. The booty got to go up too.
Everything.
So I'm just asking. I don't know. You understand? Thank God we don't buy booty in here.
That's right.
You understand? We turn around and put on some of that Captain Cesarias, give him some, and then we get the booty. And then we stay with the booty for the rest of his life. That's how we do it. You understand? We ain't buying it and then letting it go home to somebody else. No. Now, you ain't going nowhere. As a matter of fact, I just don't see how a man could do that. How a man could desire a woman, want her, sexually and see what she has. She's so pleasing to the eye. And then you will smash and then pass. I just don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't see how you could pass. It's so good. How can you pass it?
Right.
How could you pass it? I don't want to pass it after I done had it. It's mine.
That's
right. Understand? This is mine. It belongs to me. Right. And that's the attitude that brothers need to have. And that's why you got to make sure that you ain't, doing like these celebrities do, man, and picking, 304 and trying to make your wife.
Right.
Just because she done went and got some injectos You know what I'm saying? And when they got a BBL,
right.
You trying to make her your woman? No, nah. Is she a stripper? Who is that one? The one that was with everybody. Damn.
Lori Harvey.
I think her. Well, her too. Yeah, that's one. That's another whole. That's a shame, man. And he's supposed to be all this guy friend and all this Christian mumbo jumbo he talk. And look at his daughter. And matter of fact, his religion is what destroyed her. You understand? That's what destroyed him, all 12 of his marriages, and his daughters. You understand?
Yeah.
Straight up. He might not have been married 12 times, but I know it was at least 4. You know, go ahead.
Now he wrote that dumb book telling women to think like a man.
Come on.
Now they out here thinking like a man, having sex and throwing men away like crazy.
Absolutely. They are. Absolutely.
Like, that's a dumb book to write, man, to think like a man. Like men and women are 2 totally different people. So you know
totally different people. Absolutely. Act like a lady and think like a lady. That's what I want you to think like. I want you to think like a lady.
Right.
Ladies are supposed to think this way. That let me obey my man. That's how they're supposed to think.
Right.
That's how they're supposed to think right there. How can I obey my man? Not know if men can do it, women can do it too. That is so disgusting.
Yeah.
That is so disgusting. And then speaking on divorce, I got the article. We doing that one. That's the next one we're gonna do this week is divorce. You know what I'm saying? And guess who is going up for a divorce after 39 years of marriage? My man, TV judge.
Judge Joe Brown. Judge Mathis. Yeah. I saw that. I didn't see that.
After 39 years, this woman is divorcing her husband. She's 61 years old. What in the fuck are you doing?
Right.
What are you doing? That's religion. That's religion. And we're going into that too. Because religion gives you the right to divorce your man. God don't.
That's right.
And these are supposed to be Christians.
Yeah.
These are supposed to be the people that follow Christ and follow God. These are the ones that's supposed to be the believers.
Yeah.
But guess what? They're not.
That's right.
They are not. They don't follow God. They don't believe in Christ. They don't follow the Bible. Well, I'll say the New Testament because they don't follow the Bible at all. You understand? But the New Testament, like what they claim, they don't follow the New Testament. They're lying. And after 39 years of marriage, this woman is 61 years old. Who in the hell you finna go be? Why would you want to go be with somebody else?
Right.
You've been letting Judge Mathis tap that for 39 years. And you want somebody else? You want somebody else? You're going to leave that? I don't understand that. That's crazy, y'all.
Who has bewitched her?
Man, somebody in that church. Somebody in that church. You already know. So one of them Christian aunts or one of them Christian big mamas. Somebody in that church did. Somebody in that church did.
Salaki Cap.
Go ahead, because that's usually what happens. Go ahead.
I think I read that the reason why she's leaving is because she said he worked too much.
That is insane.
Come on.
That is insane. That's the reason? Because he worked too much? The man is trying, and see, we're gonna get into that Wednesday. We're gonna get into that on Wednesday, but I don't want to talk too much right now. But that right there goes to speak to women's simplicity. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna just say that, and we're gonna get off of that. God damn. Let's get back. That's ridiculous. But this here, these strippers here are Nigerian strippers, right? And the reason we're on the Nigerians because it's religion, right? All of it. It don't matter where it's at, who it is. All of religion destroys us. If it's the Africans' religion, if it's the white man's religion, if it's the Arabs' religion, the Chinese, whoever, all of their religions will destroy us. It destroys black people. And this is why, like I said, you have our sisters that's stripping on poles now. This is why they think that that's an alternative, you understand, for them to get out of the hood or to turn around and survive. So survival sex has been going on for a long time, and it's time to put that shit to an end in the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian community. We don't have to have survival sex in order to survive. You can turn around and get you a husband, get you a goddamn wife, and then we work together. And then we come together as a community. Like what 1 John 3:17 said, do. You understand? Is if you have it, this world's good, and you shut it up, your bowels of compassion towards your brother or your sister, how dwelleth the love of God in you? Like the scripture says, how you gonna say you love God whom you've not seen, but then you don't love your brother who you have seen?
That's
you
right.
hate a brother or a sister. The first time now I've seen this happen right here in the hood in St. Louis. I've seen it happen one too many times. A damn devil turn around and walk up and beg for some money. And I see, here you go. Like, matter of fact, I sat one time and watched on the corner of Highway 70 and Salisbury, right? The highway is right there. There's two gas stations. It's a BP and a Mobil. And these devils, I saw them working the shit out of their corner. Right there is where a lot of brothers and sisters stop, live at, drive, go to the gas station. You understand? Everything, right? And go across the bridge too, because Illinois, Granite City is straight across the bridge. It's right there. So I'm sitting there watching. It's three devils. One on his cell phone, right? Calling shots, telling what the other two what to do and how to move and how to, you know what I'm saying? They sitting there, he like, all right, come on this side. Go over here. Now you'll see one put the phone down and start walking this way. Then you'll see him pick up the phone, call the other one, and the other one go over there. They switching corners. You understand? He working it. It's a school right there. He's sitting up on the steps at the school working the traffic. He watching the traffic. All right, come on, get up. You understand? I guess he just called them or whatever, and then when the phone ring, they know to jump up. I'm sitting there watching him. He on the phone, and then all of a sudden, he looking at them, and then bam, they get right up, and they go to it with the sign. You understand? And they getting all kind of paper out them brothers and sisters. And I would see them, they just give them that money, giving it to them. But then when a homeless brother or sister come and say, do you have $2? And make it, a crackhead, you go off on the brother.
Yeah.
You'll go off on the sister. But then them devils, you give them that paper. That's religion too. That's religion too. Religion has destroyed black people. Yeah. To where you don't know what that person is finna go do with them $2 that they begging for. That ain't even on you. If you do if they say, man, can I have $2? And you say, okay, here's the $2. They didn't say, I'm finna go buy no crack. They didn't say, I'm finna go get some meth. I'm finna go get some heroin. They didn't say any of that. They just said, can I have $2?
Yeah.
So you say, okay, here's $2. That's not on you what they go do with that $2.
Yeah.
Now, if they tell you, like I said, none of them is walking up to you and say, excuse me, sir, I smoke crack, and I would like to purchase a $10 piece of crack rock. So do you have anything that can help me? $2 would be fine. That's not what they're saying when they approach you. Mm-hmm. That's not what they're saying. Sometimes they make up stuff about, like I said, the one about their car ran out of gas, man, is the craziest one.
Yeah. It got me though.
I just ran, my car just ran out of gas, man. Where your keys at? Let me see your keys. Let me see your car keys. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never asked them that, but I'm just saying. You ask them for their car keys, oh man, I left them in the car. You know what I'm saying? They gonna make up something, because they ain't got no goddamn car. They just know that you ain't gonna give them no money. So they figure if they tell you a sad story, man, me and my wife, man, our house burnt down and we in a hotel with our kids, man. And we about to get put out the hotel tonight and we trying to get a room for the night. The room is $60. Man, here, brother. Here go a couple dollars, brother. That's all you have to just give them. You ain't got to give me no story. You ain't got to lie. You ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie.
That's right.
And it is what it is, but it's not on you if you give them $2 and they ask for $2. You know, it's one brother, man. This brother named Mario. I think he dead now, man. You understand? The brother, neighborhood crackhead. He used to always beg for a quarter. That's all he was at. Is always walking around. Man, you got a quarter. He stuttered too. Couldn't even talk right. And he was like, man, give me a quarter. Give me a quarter. He would beg everybody for a quarter. You know? And like I said, I hate seeing our people like that. You know, I want to see them off drugs.
That's
I want
right.
to see us come together. You know, I want to see us where we be able to eat and feed our people like what we doing. You understand? In this organization, that for the ones that's outside of her, come join us. Come help us fix the problem. Don't keep talking about there's a problem and you ain't doing nothing about it. If you tired of the crack, you understand, and the drugs and the violence in the black community, come join Commander General YAHANNA and do something about it. Right. That's what you do. Not just talk about how you hate the crackheads. You understand? And you ain't ready to do the work. All right. So read a little more on that. Matter of fact, now skip that one. Skip that one. That's pretty much the same thing. It's the strippers, and they was in a huddle, and they think that this was a Nigerian strip club right here, right? Where they were praying. They were praying to God. They Christians too. Them Nigerian strippers was Christians. Yeah. And they were praying that God make it rain. And what's that song Kurt Franklin made? Rain down on me. That's what they were talking about right there. Melodies from heaven. Rain dollars down on me. That's what them strippers, that's what them hoes want. You understand? Was for the fellas to take it, make it rain. Throw that money at the booty. That's religion, man. And that's what's destroying black people. Because this is what religion is all about. It's all about whatever filthy and nasty thing that you could think of and desire. That's what it's about. It's not about God. It's not about Jesus. It's not about saving a soul. It's not about none of that. It's about whatever nasty thing the individual wants to do. There has to be a scripture that allows me to do it. So they go through the Bible and they try to find scriptures to make themselves excuses for their nasty and filthy and disgusting behavior. That's what they do. That's what they all do. Come on with it. Go ahead.
So, I mean, even adding on that, when you're talking about religion, make people do disgusting things. I've seen so many articles to where, you know, when people unalive people, you know what I'm saying? The first thing they say is, God made me do it. God came and talked to me and put a voice in my head and he made me unalive this poor little this child, or you know what I'm saying? Their own spouse. You know what I'm saying? But they'll use, like you say, they'll use religion for any sick thing they want to do, even pedophilia, even when they want to touch little kids.
Yeah, they do.
They will use the Bible and they will use religion for that. So I mean, it's a very heavy topic you hitting on because it's a man. It goes across everything because they use their religion, and even in some religions, all that stuff is in there. Homosexuality, like the Catholic Church, suck on baby pee-pees.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're using their religion to do that.
Yeah.
And they giving them herpes and they doing all kind of crap. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot here.
God, absolutely. And I think that is disgusting. And I just had a battle with who was that? I think it was a room on Clubhouse, and I think Sage was in the room. You know, that one sister, that Old Testament sister, that can't seem to understand and just have this dumb narrative in her head about what we teach and what we believe. And they started bringing up the Talmud and all that other stuff that we don't rock with. And I've been telling her for years. I told, listen, man, stop asking me questions because y'all asking me the same dumb question. We have explained to you over and over and over again that Talmud has nothing to do with Israelite culture. That mess that you bringing up, you understand, has nothing to do with us. We don't get down like that. And like what you just mentioned, mashallah, about the priest sucking wine. I ain't never want to suck nothing on my kids. their penis, not even their jaws. You know how some parents, I seen mothers do it, just sitting sucking on the baby jaw. I don't even do that to my. You understand? I don't even do that. You know, I kiss them. I didn't kiss my babies, but I ain't sucked on nothing. You understand? And I never think to do anything sick to any of my children. That's not our culture, man.
That's right.
That's their culture. That's heathens' culture.
Damn right.
That's religion. That's a religion that allows those men to circumcise a child and pour wine on their penis and suck it off. You molest them. They little babies. That's why a lot of those Jewish white folks are gay and LGBTQ.
That's right.
That's why a lot of them are like that. They've been getting molested since they was fucking 8 days old. Since they first got circumcised. And that's religion. And that's the stuff that destroyed black people, man. That kind of religion, because where did Eddie Long get that from? Huh? Where did your local pastor get that from? It was a church here. I think it's called the St. Louis Prophet or something. It's a church up on Natural Bridge, and I think it's Pine Grove. And for years, since when I was a kid, I used to hear that this man was molesting children in this church. I was hearing the adults talk about him molesting children in that church. You know, that church is still there. That church is still going on. And I don't know if it's the same guy, but it's same church, same everything still going on. And he was, like I said, that was taught when I was a kid. I'm hearing my parents, my grandfather and my mother and everybody talk about that pastor right on that corner molesting children in that church. And every Sunday, that church was filled. That church was filled with people. Religion has destroyed us, man, to where you don't even care about your goddamn kids. You more concerned with these nasty ass pastors. They do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
They do that. They do that kind of sick mess to them kids. And what do you do about it? Smack them in their mouth and tell them they better not talk crazy about your pastor.
Don't you touch my anointing.
Hey, yep.
They love that scripture.
That's what they tell the child. Yeah, they tell the child keep their mouth off of the anointing. That's what they tell the child. Yeah. Straight up. When the child is begging for you to help for what done happened to them, you're supposed to go in there like a motherfucking hero and save the day. That's what you're supposed to do.
That's right.
But instead, you're a coward. Instead, you love your pastor more than you love your child.
That's right.
You love your pastor more than you love the Lord. You love your pastor more than you love Jesus. They don't even understand that. They don't even understand the pastor has become their God.
That's right.
That's who their God is. It's not God in the Bible, because you ain't listening to him. Because the God in the Bible say, don't even go to church. That's what the God in the Bible said. He said, don't even go there. He said, don't even have those images and stuff that you worship. That old rugged cross. They sing about the damn thing. They talk about it every damn Sunday. Okay? Oh, wait a minute. They done got us. Yep. There you go. Well, they love flagging us on on TikTok. Yep. Let's see. They got us again. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. So they don't want to hear this, boy. They don't want to hear this truth for nothing in the world.
They love lies.
Yeah, they do. They love it.
If I can pull that scripture out of one.
God, pull it. Let me play this video. Let me show you how religion has destroyed us. It's this razzle and this dazzle. So get that scripture ready, and then we'll play it right after we play this pastor here. It's this razzle and this dazzle that done destroyed us.
It becomes so blurred until we got gospel singers singing secular music and secular singers singing gospel music and preachers looking like motivational speakers and motivational speakers trying to look like preachers and psychics trying to be prophets and prophets acting like psychics, and we're standing out here in the middle and we don't know where to go. The gospel music industry is filled with singers who have no pastor, who do not go to church, but they have an agent who acts as a pimp to prostitute their gift to anybody who will pay the right amount of money. I may never get to come back, but I'm gonna preach tonight. The lines have become so.
See, that's what done destroyed us right there. It's these people, man, that done force and shove religion down our throats.
Right.
Religion is confusing. Yeah. He's sitting there telling the members that they are confused. And it's religion that's doing it. It's not because of Whitney Houston growing up in church and singing gospel music and then going to sing I Want to Dance with Somebody. You understand? It's not that. It's not that at all. It's religion itself, period. That's why our people are so confused and looking at the pastor, looking at the psychic, and looking at the prophet, and looking at this person and the singer and the dancer and all this because of religion. It's confusing. It's confusing as hell. You're supposed to have this righteous God that wants everything to be right in your life, and everything is going wrong. Everything is going wrong. How can this be? You say pay your tithes, and everything will be right with me and the Lord, and nothing is right. Nothing is right.
Yeah,
they're not teaching our people the right thing. They teaching that razzle and dazzle. All them preachers preach that way. They say, "Hey, I might not get to come back, but I'm gonna preach tonight." Act like they really saying something that's so like death defying, or going against the norm, or they're the preachers that's really speaking out against. You know what I'm saying? Something they're not, man. They all are motivational speakers. That's what they are.
Con.
That's what preachers are. They're motivational speakers. And do you know why they are so motivational? Because of you. Because of you. Because that's what you want to hear. And give them that scripture, because it's right there in the Bible. It's in the Old Testament and it's in the New Testament. Go ahead.
Come, sir. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 5 and verse 31. The prophets prophesy falsely,
and
the priests bear rule by their means.
Absolutely.
And my people love to have it so.
Absolutely. And give me that one in Isaiah. Give me Isaiah, what's it, 30? And I think start at verse like 9.
Come. I think I know exactly which one you're talking about, 2 out of 1.
Huh? Are you had something else?
No, so like I said, I think I know exactly which one you're talking about too.
Take me there.
Come, sir.
Take me there, brother. Because this right, I mean, that says a lot right there. That says it. These pastors, they're not teaching our people the truth. They're not sitting up there looking at our people and saying, "Damn, man, I hate the condition that they in." Let me tell them what God actually said. No, that's not what they're doing. Because if you telling them what God said and what God wants, then that is to change your life. That's what God said do. All of this stuff that you are doing that you learn here in America, the Lord said for you to turn from that. The Lord said for you to turn and stop celebrating holidays.
Right.
To turn around and stop celebrating birthdays. I don't understand why my family don't understand that I don't celebrate birthday, but they constantly hit me with that happy birthday, cuz I know you don't celebrate. Well, if you know I don't do it, why are you? And then this is what gets me, is they claim we're forcing what we believe on them. I ain't once hit them and said, well, I know you don't believe in Israel, but hey, Shalom, Israel, you're an Israelite. I don't bother them with it. You understand? I go teach elsewhere. That's what I do. I don't even worry about it. I teach elsewhere. But them, they got and it's all the same. I know you don't celebrate. But hey, cuz solar, what they call, one of them call it solar return day. What in the hell is that? Happy solar return day. Happy born day. Happy Earth Day. Happy. Oh my God! This stupidity.
Happy cake day. Like what?
Oh my God! Come on, now. And like, oh my God, it's ridiculous. Like I don't celebrate it, you know, and I'm not going to acknowledge it. And you got to watch your family, boy. You got to watch them. You got to watch their emotions and all that, because they were trying to say such good words about me. You understand? In the family text thread, they were saying such wonderful things about me. And see, if you ain't a soldier, you can get swallowed up by that.
That's
You
right.
understand? You can turn around and hear that and be like, "Oh man, damn. Oh, okay, thanks, y'all. I appreciate it." And then you be to feel right, and before you know it, you celebrating your birthday that day. Before you know it, you celebrating your birthday that day. You the one that got you a cake. You the one that got you a damn candle. How many candles? How old is you gonna be? 50? You either gonna put 50 candles on top, or you just gonna put the 5 and the O on there, or you might just put the one candle on there, and you're gonna blow it out and make a wish, and you look silly as hell. So you gotta be careful, man. You got to be careful, boy. That family will get you. They'll get to you. So you can't let they sweet words and kind words and none of that get to you. You got to stand strong. And that's what we do in ISUPK. I stand strong.
That's right.
You understand? I don't even respond to it. They say happy birthday. I leave it there. You know, I leave it there because I don't acknowledge it. And I would love it if you don't acknowledge it too. You're making me remember the day. I forget about it. I forget about my birthday until they bring it up. You know, I hate looking at my license and it's on my license. You understand?
Yeah.
I hate looking at paperwork and they ask me date of birth, DOB. I want to forget it.
Right.
Go ahead.
Cap, they get so crazy with it now, man. Out of one, like they don't even celebrate the day no more. They got to do a week. They got to do a whole month. They got to do a pre-week before the birthday. And all this crazy crap, man. Like, come on, man.
It's
you are that full of your damn self. You are that full of yourself. You gotta. I'm celebrating the whole month. My birthday in this month. I'm celebrating the whole month. What? That's crazy.
And let me tell you something that one of my aunts, right? My aunt, she said, nephew, this year I'm celebrating my birthday for the whole month. I said, damn, really? She said, yeah. She said, I said, what you gonna do? She said, nigga, I'm getting high every day, nephew. She smoked weed. She said, I'm getting high every day. I said, AT, I said, you get high every day already. Like, what different are you finna get high now that it's your birthday month? You really finna be high. Now you finna get blow. You know what I'm saying? When you smoke, she sit and smoke weed all day, every day already. But somehow, and that's religion that then did that to her, man. That religion got my auntie fucked up like that to where she think that she's doing something spectacular. She's going to get high the whole month for her birthday.
We Cap. Can I add on to that, Cap? Can I add on to that right there? Because a lot of times,
no, you can't add on to that because she get high 365 days. Ain't no more days to add on to that.
Cap, what I was gonna say, how I was gonna add on to it is that religious mentality, like you said, and people think, okay, I'm gonna get high this month because it's my birthday, and that causes a lot of overdoses. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people overdose around that time when their birthday is around or something they celebrate because they want to get high.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You might throw a Percocet in there with the weed. You might crumble up some crack in the weed or something and get a primo, and now you I mean, you know, they try new stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
they a junkie anyway, so they might. They really might. Shit. You know what I'm saying? They might crumble up some crack or put a little fentanyl in there. Like you said, ain't no telling. They trying to get high the whole month for their birthday. Like, that was ridiculous. I really was confused. I'm sitting there looking at her like, let's see, so you smoke 365 days out of the year. This is no lie. She smokes every day. She smokes every day. So how is your birthday or the birth month gonna be any different? I don't understand it. I just don't get that. I really didn't get it. Like, what different are you doing to getting high? You know, you get high every day anyway. And of course, you ain't had no answer for that. But go ahead, give me Isaiah 30. Start at verse 1. I'm gonna have you skip down, and then I'm gonna play this last video, and we're gonna get out of it. And then we're gonna put that counsel in the chat, Marshall. We'll have a quick counsel, real quick.
Common con, sir.
Common con, sir. Common con, sir. The book of Isaiah, chapter 30 and verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord. Saith the Lord.
The rebellious children is talking about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, Israelites. That's who they are. Not the white man that's claiming to be Israelite over there. Not the Igbo and the Ashanti that's claiming to be Israelites. Nobody but blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Go ahead.
Common con, that take counsel, but not of me.
Okay. We'll listen to everybody on the damn planet except for God in the Bible. The God of the Bible, oh man, we ain't got nothing for him. We ain't got nothing for him, but we will turn around and listen to every other nation of people. You saw how that crowd was razzled and dazzled by that white preacher. You saw all those black faces. They was razzled and dazzled by him. They could not believe their ears when he wasn't talking about nothing but a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
But they were razzled and dazzled. They would rather listen to him versus listen to God. Go ahead.
Common con, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit.
You won't turn around and keep the law, statutes, and commandments. That's how you cover yourself with the spirit of the Lord, with the Lord's spirit. But you will go grab a covering from another nation. You will do what Adam and Eve did when it hid themselves. When it said that they hid themselves with the fig leaves, they weren't butt booty naked like what people think. That's not how they were walking around. You understand? Back in the day, they had old clothes, and they went and they dressed themselves in the other nations of people culture because they left the one that God gave them. God gave us a culture. And that's what we're supposed to be covering ourselves with, his spirit, not somebody else's. Keep going.
Common con, that they may add sin to sin.
And by doing that, you add sin on top of sin, on top of sin, on top. It don't stop. When you celebrate Christmas, you sin it by celebrating Christmas. Whether you believe it's Jesus Christ's birthday, because the Bible don't give you the date of December 25th as his birthday. It don't say it was in the winter time. He was born in the spring.
That's right.
No way a newborn baby and the mother that just had the baby and the shepherds leading the sheep is sleeping outside dead in the winter. It didn't happen.
Make it plain, Cap.
It didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? So we take and we're adding sin on top of sin. Then you got to bake that honey baked ham. I don't know why black folk think that they ham is the best ham in the world when it's all trash. Right. We're not even supposed to be eating that. That's another sin. Then you giving gifts to the kids, supposedly the kids, but you're placing the gifts under the tree. You don't even understand it. That's the worship of Nimrod. You're worshiping Nimrod because when his mother, that was his lover, these Hamites was having sex with each other, a mother and a son. And when he died, she said he came back in a tree. And if you want to live, put them gifts under that tree. That's where you get putting a gift under the tree at. So you add sin on top of sin on top of sin.
That's right.
And the Bible tells you that God is a jealous God. So why in the hell are you doing this? Because of religion. Because you love your religion more than you love your God. You absolutely do. I ain't even gonna go there with Thanksgiving and Memorial Day and Labor Day and Martin Luther King Day and the 4th of July Day, all the goddamn days that you love to celebrate. You're adding sin on top of sin.
Right.
All right. Keep going up.
Common con, that they may add sin to sin.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 9, that this is a rebellious people, lying children, children that will not hear the law of the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 10.
Wait a minute, hold on. I want you to go to 2. I ain't want you to skip down yet. You right where I want to be, but get 2. I wanted you to get 2.
Come on, Salakia, sir.
No sweat.
Book of
I want to make this point too right here.
Come on, sir.
Go ahead. 2 and 3.
Come on. Verse 2. That walk to go down in Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth.
Okay, so you turn around and just look at all of our people that wear those ankhs. They get those Egyptian wings. You understand? I forgot the eye and the wing. What's the one with the wings? Or is that Haru or whatever the hell name? I had to look it back up. But whatever god that is, they put them wings on their back. I done seen sisters with them Egyptian eyes and wings on their damn neck and their back and their chest. You know what I mean? Just all kind of stuff. I've seen ankhs on brothers and sisters' arms and around their neck. You know, you turn around and you want to walk down to Egypt, but you have not asked at the Most High's mouth. The Most High didn't tell you that Africa is the motherland. That's and right. Egypt is where you from, and Kemet is your religion. He didn't tell you that. He did not tell you that. Matter of fact, those damn Cometians, the people who actually are from that, you understand that people don't even believe in all that nonsense. They don't wear ankhs. You understand? They don't do it. They ain't walking around like what was it? Poor righteous teachers. They had the ankh, the cane, and all that Egyptian mess. They don't do that. You confuse Negroes do it, and you did it not because you asked at the Most High mouth. That ain't why you did it. It's because you lost and you want to find yourself. Guess what? You can find it right here in the Bible. And guess what? That culture is too clean for you. You don't want to follow what God set for you to do, because it won't allow you to eat pork, and shrimp, and crab, and lobster. The Most High has rules. Religions don't. You understand? Your religion will allow you to sleep with other men's wives. The Bible don't. But in religions, oh man, hey, it's fair game. Hey, she gave it to me. She opened her legs. No matter whether Brother Jones knew about it or not. Sister Jones one gave me the booty. She gave me the cheeks. You can do that in religion, but not in the Bible. You can molest children in religions. Don't all religions molest children? Absolutely. But here we are in the ISUPK that wouldn't dare lay our fingers on a child. And they talk about us because we have more than one woman. Something that's not unlawful to do. We deal with grown women that will be with us on their own, not because we force them. I don't want to force no woman to be with me.
Come.
Can you imagine that? Trying to make somebody be with you? Like, that's ridiculous. A nigga got more game than that. I'm going to spit some game on you. You understand? I'm going to be in your ear talking about Pound Town, nigga, bitch down, nigga, eat it out, baby. That's what I'm talking about. You understand? Not turning around and trying to grab you by your damn neck and your hair. Talking about you finna be my wife. I ain't doing no. No. You understand? I don't get it out. But in religions, you can do that. I've seen religious people. I got another aunt that gets, boy, oh my God. All you got to do is tell her, God said you going to be my wife. Boy, she ready to get married tomorrow. She think that's her husband.
Salaki Adawan.
Come on.
That's all the black women in the church.
That's all of them.
That's how they act.
That's all of them. That's all of them. I'm telling you. All you got, I'm telling you. This aunt, I'm telling you. And niggas have said that to her several different times. I know a brother that couldn't even read or write, but this nigga told her, God just told me that you my wife. And she honestly was about to marry this dude. Matter of fact, I'm sorry. She did marry the guy. She divorced him right after that. God said he was no longer her husband, that she was no longer his wife. You understand? And then she fell for the next Negro that said, God said you my wife. Yes, so she actually married him. She married that brother. Yep. She married him. And then after so long, she said God told her that ain't my husband no more. That's what she said. And auntie, you lying. You just didn't want to be in a relationship. But go ahead, I'll keep reading.
Come. And have not asked at my mouth. to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
Okay, now just think about all of those brothers and sisters that actually follow that Egyptian mess. You understand? And the Lord is saying that woe to the rebellious shit. I mean destruction. For those that walk down into Egypt, but not at Mount Mount. You ain't asked the Most High. You ain't asked him. He didn't say, go down to Egypt because that's where you from. He didn't tell you that. He didn't tell you to go pick up that aunt because that's a symbol of our faith and our religion. He didn't tell you that. You told you that. Google told you that. The nonsense that you heard out of the conscious community that Captain Tazariak has obliterated. He done destroyed that community. Destroyed them. And that's what it's saying. It says, you strengthen yourself in the strength of Pharaoh and in the shadow of Egypt. Keep going up. Read verse 3.
Come on. Verse 3. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame. And the trust in the shadow of Egypt, your confusion.
That's why our people are so confused with all this 6 neurons and neutrons and protons and all that dumb shit, 666, melanin and all that bullshit. You understand? Like I said, those people don't even follow that nonsense, man. You don't even hear them. None of them do you hear yapping about any of that nonsense that our people do in their religion. That's why the Lord said that shit is going to be your shame and your confusion. You still ain't going to be able to get it right while you think you done mastered that. What's his name? That dude that molested that little girl that got caught. Polite.
Right.
Polite sound like he's a master of that mess. Sound like he's so educated, and he did the same thing pastors do. He a Christian pastor himself. He hit our people with that razzle and that dazzle, and our folks followed and fell for it. They fell for the banana in the tail. Pause. They fell for the banana in the tailpipe. Man, we can't say that no more. That's for them trans now. You understand? That's for them transformers. You understand? The banana in the tailpipe is for transformers. Pause. Okay? But they done fell for it. And look at what happened. Look at what happened. While you sitting here following this dude, look at what he's doing to these kids. I'm sure it was more. I'm sure it was more. I'm sure that wasn't the first one, the only one. But and then his own woman, like the one you live in the house with, like, God damn. Cause why did he do that? Because he don't have no morals. He's in a religion that allows him to do whatever he want to do. In here, we got laws, we got rules that we follow in here. And I wouldn't dare harm a child. I wouldn't dare sleep with another man's wife. I don't want your woman. I don't give a damn how fine she is. That's a sister. That's how I'm gonna look at her. I'm gonna look at her like a sister, not talking about, man, girl, you know, hey, he over there, you know, he on Shamar, baby. Come on, go with me real quick. Nah, I ain't doing that. Oh no. You understand? That's disgusting. I don't want no woman that another man is running up in.
That's right.
And running through. That's his. That's for his pleasure, his enjoyment. And I want my own. All right. Now skip down. Now give me right where I need to be.
Come on, sir. The book of Isaiah, chapter 30 and verse 9. That this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord.
They just won't hear the law of the Lord. Religion is what makes you refuse hearing the law of the Lord. Because that religion that you done heard say, hey, God's laws is done away with. Jesus died for your sin, not for you to continue to sin, dumb. It's for you to stop.
Right.
For the things that you've done, if you turn and follow Christ and obey him, which Christ said, follow the laws of God. The laws of God, laws of Moses, laws of Christ are all the same laws. And if you do that, then you can get some mercy from the things that you've done. But not turn around and just continue to sin and keep on doing it. I mean, it's pointless. I mean, what are we doing here? Why do you think a sinner is going to get into heaven? And a sinner can just constantly disobey God, and you think that God is just sitting up in heaven, like, oh, okay, he says sorry again. Okay, forgive him again. And again 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 and again. Just keep forgiving them. That's God don't work like that, man. Y'all better read that Bible. Y'all better come. Matter of fact, don't even read it. Read it in here. You know what I'm saying? Come get taught first, and then you can go read it.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what the hell you're doing.
That's right.
You see it the way that the church has taught it to you. So come learn it the right way first. You understand? Don't bring that shit that you heard your pastor tell you in here. Okay, because that ain't gonna work. Because that ain't real what your pastor tell. That's not real knowledge. You understand? That's religion that they done taught you in the church. And that's what got you divorcing your husbands, leaving your wives, abandoning your kids, your LGBTQ plus, your own drugs. You understand? You all kinds of wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You eat abominable things. You are an abomination. And you think that you are blessed and highly fucking favored. Why and how?
Forget about it.
How? How, man? When the Bible says, let me let you Christians in on a secret, that God hates sinners. That's what the Bible say. So when you break God's laws, he hates you. You ain't even trying to do nothing new. Because of your religion, it has you believing that you are born into sin. That means that you can't help yourself. You can't help but turn around and break God's laws. You can't help but be filthy and nasty as can be. But God loves you for some odd reason. No, he don't. It's in the Bible. And if you want God to love you, because I know I sure in the hell did. That was a shock right there, brother. When I heard, when that scripture got broke down to me, I was shocked. That trauma that I heard the truth helped whip me into shape. That helped whip me into shape. I'm like, damn, God hated it. You crazy? What the hell? What you mean? I'm looking at the screen. I'm looking at the generals because I was taking class from the house. I'm looking at the generals like, whoa, wait, what do you mean? Hold on, let me tap my screen, make sure I heard that right. It's a touch screen. Let me see, make sure that this ain't lagging or something. What did I hear? Nah, it was right. That scripture was perfect and on point. We refuse to hear the laws of the Lord. That's when I started paying attention and when I actually heard the truth that these laws are not done away with. They're still in effect. And it's in the Bible and been there the whole time. We've been listening to religion. The religion that we've been listening to has been telling us that we don't have to obey those laws anymore. And that's a lie. That's a lie. Right. Keep reading up.
Come, verse 10. Which say to the seers, see not.
Stop right there. Back in the day, the priests and prophets were called seers. That's what they were called back then. And we tell them, hey, I know you see me selling this dope, but see not. You ain't see nothing. I know you see me on this corner with this, picking up this hoe. You ain't see nothing. See not. That's their job, is to correct the people. That's their job, to keep us on the right track. If you go off, you're supposed to get checked. You're supposed to get correct. Hell, some things you do, you might get stoned. You might not make it. You understand? There are some laws worthy of death. You break those. Okay? So you better be mindful. You understand? You just might not make it home. All right.
That's
so
right.
You tell them, see not. Hey, look, no. God cleansed the animals in Acts 10. So this pork, you see me eating this pork chop? You don't see it. You don't see it. See not. This shrimp scampi that you see me at Red Lobster eating? See not. Don't see. Don't see. That's what they're saying. You see my sins, don't see it at all. That's what they're telling the seers. Keep going.
Come. And to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things.
They say, listen to the teachers, right? The ones that's teaching. Don't. Nah, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear nothing right. I don't want to hear nothing about adultery is when you sleep with another man's wife. I don't want to hear that. Prophesy not. Don't prophesy unto me right things. Don't tell me what's right to do. Don't tell me the truth.
Right.
You read. What do we want to hear?
Speak unto us smooth things.
Mm-hmm.
Prophesy deceits.
That's where your preachers come into play at right there. That's where they come in at. Because they always teaching and preaching something smooth, ain't they? They always got some kind of act going on. They always talking like they out of breath. They all and the Lord and he turned around and he came and then he said and then he went left and then he went right, and then he went back and then he went forward and then he turned around and went down and then he went up and then he came around and then they always doing that. They always turn around and speak a smooth thing. God love you no matter what. God loves the sinner, but he hates the sin. You always speaking deceits. Pastors are always doing that. You understand? Every time they talk and open their mouth. Can you hear the white boy? He just said it. You got singers looking like singing the gospel and singing secular music. You got the pastors looking like what do you say? The psychics looking like the prophets. You understand? It's all confused. Religion is confusing as hell. It is. Yeah. It really is. And that's why our people are so messed up, because you will follow that religion, but you won't follow God in the Bible. They're saying it right here.
Yeah.
Keep going. Keep reading up.
Come, sir. Verse 11. Get ye out of the way. Turn aside out of the path. Cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us.
So they saying, listen, man. And that's what they saying to us right now today. It's like, listen, man, look, that stuff you teaching about the laws, man, look, I don't want to hear that. You can get on away from her with that. If they could, they'll unalive us, man. They would. They would. They'll get rid of us, because guess what? They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear nothing right. Yeah. That's why they fight against us so bad. And we're reading the same Bible that they hold. Look, how many, it's 1,700 churches in the city of St. Louis right now. And every member out of every church is walking out of there with the Bible in their hand. They got the Bible in their doggone hand, right? And they walking right out of church, hold on to that Bible, right? And then when we open it up and tell you, read this. This is what it say. They'll say, nope, get out of here. Nobody trying to hear that. God love everybody. God don't just love black people. Who in the hell would turn around and deny that? Like, you know how much strength that would give a person when you tell them that Christ is one of your people? Look at what it did for white people. They drew a picture and made Christ white. Look at how, man, look at how strong they swole up their chest. They swole up their goddamn chest when you tell them Jesus is white. Yeah. But then when you tell niggas that Christ is actually blacker than Wesley Snipes, they get an attitude with you. Right. They tell you, get out the way. We don't want to hear that. Keep reading up.
Come, sir. Verse 12. Wherefore, thus said the Holy One of Israel.
Now, this is what's going to end up happening to you. You understand? And this is what the Holy One of Israel says. It's talking about God. You understand? This is talking about the Most High. Since you is telling the prophets and the seers, hey, see not, prophesy not. We ain't trying to hear that. Prophesy deceit, smooth things to us. Cause the Holy One to cease, meaning that stuff you talk about in that Bible, that God stuff, we don't want to hear that. Religion sounds better. Yeah. What I heard at the Baptist Church, Greater Ebenezer Baptist Church, sound better than what you talking about. I saw the pastor up there with his suit, and man, that made more sense to me than what you talking about in that Bible. So now, this is what the Holy One of Israel is going to say and do in return. Go ahead, Doc.
Come on, sir. Because ye despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness and stay thereon.
Meaning that you won't change. You trust in oppression and perverseness, your nastiness and your filth, right? And you stay thereon, meaning that you won't stop. Yeah. You just keep doing it. You make a reason. The Bible says that a sinner makes a reason for them to sin. Yeah. or make it an excuse for them to sin. That's what they do.
That's right. That's what it is.
So many junkies. We tell weed heads that it's unlawful to smoke weed, and then they make an excuse where, you know, my eyes be hurting. Nigga, you ain't got no goddamn glaucoma. You ain't been diagnosed with nothing. You understand? You ain't been diagnosed with nothing. And you talking about your need for you having weed. It's because you are a junkie. And because the white man, he is the devil, the Bible speaks of, and he give you all of the excuses. Now he turn around. You don't have to go to no doctor, because at first doctors would prescribe you that marijuana in a pill form.
Mm-hmm.
Now they turn around. You can bypass the doctor and go to a person who sat in a class and got a certificate and give you a prescription. And now they done switch that real quick. You don't even need that. You can just go in and buy your dope. Just go in. You don't even need an excuse now. You just go in and buy your dope. And so many of our people have failed for that. Why? Because we wanted the Holy One of Israel to cease. We trust in oppression and perverseness. We trust in their gods. And their God is perverse as all get out. He's just as nasty and filthy as he want to be. All right? Keep going so we can get this last video in.
Come on, sir. Verse 13. Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall.
That breach ready to fall, boy, look at her. It's just think about a bridge. You understand? They got a crack in the bridge. Sooner or later, that thing is going to break. And it's going to fall. Keep going.
Swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant.
Okay, stop right there. So right there, what's going to happen to you? You're going to be destroyed.
Yeah.
That's basically what's going to happen. That breach in a high wall. Just think of like for instance, the different dams and things that they had down in New Orleans. That's what happened to that wall that they closed when water get too high.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to stop and block the water from getting through and flooding the goddamn city. Right. So they shut. The water was rising so high, the alarm went off and the wall closed. Boom, and you can see where that wall swelled. You understand? And that thing, that pressure from that water turned around and boom, suddenly it just bust all the way open, and that's what caused some floods down there in New Orleans. Same thing in just about every city where they got the rivers and they got those dams, they got those walls. And sometimes those things just don't work. It help a little bit. You understand? Sometimes it work and sometimes they don't. Sometimes that water and that pressure just get too high, too much, and it'll bust through it. That's what the Lord is saying. Since you're staying on, it says you stay there on, meaning you won't stop with your whoredom. You just keep smashing and passing. Suddenly, you're going to smash something that got AIDS, and then poof, you're going to bust. You understand? That's what that's talking about. You keep going out here robbing people. One day, all that robbing going to catch up to you. The swelling, that wall that you building up is going to bust, and somebody going to rob you and possibly do something even worse to you.
Yeah.
Possibly do something worse, or you might get caught doing the robbing. Like what some people have here in St. Louis. They had a couple of people that turned around and was out here robbing folks. And they turned around, and those people that they was robbing had guns on them. They returned fire. You understand? And unalive some of, the ones that was doing the robbing. I know a brother that turned around and he was getting caught jacked. Old man. I think he was in like his 60s. Old head in his 60s was getting jacked by a younger brother. And he turned around. The old man was able to fire on him. Yes, he walked up on him with his gun, told him, "Give me them keys, get out this car." And he turned around and fired on him and unalived the dude. And now the family is mad at him. The family is mad at him for him preserving his life during his time. You understand? The time where your son or your nephew, whoever this person was to you, he is in the wrong.
Right.
He should not be carjacking his brother.
That's right.
He should not be putting a gun. I don't even understand driving a stolen car. Like, what the fuck you enjoyment do? Go buy a hoopty, man. Those things are still in style. You understand? Hoopties are still in style, brother. God damn. You ain't got to have no brand new car. Go get you a hoopty, man. You can at least get from point A to point B in a hoopty.
That's right.
They still got them out there, boy. And they still running too.
Oh yeah.
I love them old ones and them classic, boy. I'm finna buy me one. I'm ready to get me another one. Give me another old school. I had a 69 Impala. I'm ready to get me something else and hook it up. You understand? I'm ready to deck it out. Buy you something old and fix on it, work on and drive that, man. Stop trying to carjack people.
Yeah.
You know? And then you won't have a person that have to defend themselves and be scared for their life and then end up taking yours. None of that will happen if we all would obey the Lord. But religion is what's caused that. And now one more nasty thing that we got to turn around and show is I could not believe my ears as I saw this. I really thought I was being
nobody
right?
would have ever thought of.
But I did not know that she was really going to do this. Okay. And Sexy Red absolutely came out with this right here. And I got another video. I wasn't able to edit the video, but I'm gonna show you that religion is responsible for this mess too.
I got a lip gloss brand, and the names for my lip gloss is something that nobody would have ever thought of. I got one called Nut, and it's the color of some nut. I got one called Gonorrhea. It's green like gonorrhea. I got and the names for my lip gloss.
Just wait a second. Let me go back a little bit. I'm gonna show you how religion is the cause of this nastiness. I'm gonna show you that. She turned around and really believed that this was some type of God. This sister believed that she was put on earth to do this. I'm finna show you. I'm gonna show you why I'm putting this together like that. All right. But she turned around and came out with a lip gloss, right? Nothing wrong with the sister making lip gloss. Okay. I feel that we should make all of our products, our beauty products, makeup. I don't really like sisters wearing makeup. It's okay to wear a little bit, but not a lot. Yeah. You know. But lip gloss is wonderful. I love that. Ooh, I love seeing lip gloss on sisters' big old beautiful lips. I love it. You understand? Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with her making a lip gloss line, right? She could have made a lip gloss line called Sexy Red and left it like that.
Yeah.
But this sister turned around and did this. She named them after STDs and bodily fluids.
She did what, Cap?
She named them after STDs and bodily fluid. That's why I stopped it so that everybody could catch it. Okay, because this kind of low. This video kind of low. Let me see if I don't think it's gonna get no higher than that. But this one's a little low. So this is her, and religion is responsible for it. And I got the other video. I wasn't able to pull it up. I'm gonna see if I could play it from my phone and if y'all can hear it. Just 1 second. Give me 1 second. Hold on. So here we go. Okay, so let's go through the lip gloss. These are the names of her lip gloss.
Nobody would have ever thought of. I got one called Nut, and
she got one called Nut, and it's the color of some nut. That's what she just said. Like this is insane. And religion has destroyed this sister too.
I got one called Gonorrhea. It's green like gonorrhea.
She has another one called Gonorrhea. What woman is going to rub this across her lips? I don't get it. I don't even get it. I don't even get it. And go to a show or go online and purchase this lip gloss, and you looking for the brand, the one that you want, and you click nut. Okay. And it's the color of some nut. I don't even see how you pick that and buy that. And then you pick one called gonorrhea. and it's green like gonorrhea. And you in the mirror rubbing gonorrhea across your lip. I can't see it. I can't see it. Hold on 1 second, my shout before you rock. Let me play this and then I'll let you roll.
Okay, come on.
Let's get it.
I got one called yellow discharge.
I got one called yellow discharge. It's the color of some discharge. You know how girls be having yellow discharge? This is what this sister turned around and said. This is a lot. This is something that she's actually put out there. This ain't no this ain't no joke, it ain't no game, it ain't no. She actually put this out there. All right.
Hole pink, booty hole brown, coochie juice.
She told him what? Booty hole brown, coochie pink, booty hole brown, coochie juice. Like, oh, come on, man. Now, understand something. It's nothing wrong with a man and a woman having sex, right? Nothing wrong with you enjoying each other's body parts. That's what the Lord created them for. If you a man, you take that rod of yours and you let that woman go to work on it. You let her have it. You understand? Take her to Pound Town. Sisters, they got them breasts, they got them dunks. You understand? What did my man say? Soldier Boy, she got a dunk. She got a dunk. She got a dunk. Guess what, brother? Love that dunk. You understand? Love it, rub it, smack it up, flip it, rub it down. Oh no. Do your thing with that. Right? She's for your enjoyment. But this right here is just beyond me. I just don't understand, why do we have to be like nasty in everything that we do? You know, why do you turn around and label the name and the color of your lip gloss after an STD that she admitted that she caught several times? And she really thinks the shit is funny. Good. One day you're gonna get the big one, man.
Yeah.
One day you're gonna get the big one, and it ain't gonna be so funny then.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be so goddamn funny then. And she really think that she is a genius for doing this. She really let somebody soup her head up and told her, "Oh my God, you're a marketing genius. I can't believe you." Somebody souped her up to do something stupid, man. I would have told, name your shit something else. You know, name your shits like sexy green, sexy yellow, sexy. Right. I mean, after you, that would have been more genius than after gonorrhea and after yellow discharge. Like, come on, man.
Right.
That's crazy. So let me finish. 1 second, Warrior. Let me finish it.
And coochie juice is clear with silver glitter. It's cute, like the cute, and it smells good. And it's so like, you know, people gonna talk, but other people was like, you is a marketing genius because it's so fast and it smells good too. I be thinking all out the box. It's not even on purpose. It's just like my brain helped me think outside the box to do some crazy shit.
Yeah, that shit is real crazy. It's real crazy. Go ahead, Maisha.
Come on, sir. She talking about her brain. You are retarded. That's what you are. Somebody needs to fire her PR and her marketing person, because that's not nothing that you market. So just like say, like we get something from Captain Desire Yacht. They be like, man, damn, what you got on, man? I got on that Fourth Dimension. I got on that Legend. I got on something like that. If you put on her stuff and they say maybe it may smell good or whatever, and you go get it, and somebody come ask you, hey, what you got on your lip? You gonna say, I got on that discharge. That
oh my God, come on!
I'm wearing that discharge. Ain't no woman. Ain't no real woman. Ain't no real woman gonna go buy nothing that's called discharge and nut and gonorrhea. I got this gonorrhea on, girl. You see that guy? This that gonorrhea, y'all. Come on, man. That they need to. Oh my God, man. That's crazy.
Damn,
that's for nasty. I wouldn't even mess with a chick that say she got discharge on her lip.
Right.
I'm gonna run as far as I can.
Yeah. She got on that gonorrhea.
Yeah.
She got on that gonorrhea. I'm gone. I'm out of there.
That's crazy.
You know? Don't kiss me. Don't kiss. I don't want nothing with them lips. Not nothing called no gonorrhea.
That's right.
You understand? Call it loving Cap 10K. You can tell me that.
Yeah.
But I ain't doing it up.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
I can't find that video. God damn it. But this is what happened. She was doing an interview in a car, and she turned around and has said that she believed that God put people on earth to be the chosen one, to take care of everybody and do all this stuff. That's what she was saying about herself, you know, and others like herself. God didn't put you on earth and set you up to be nasty.
That's right.
He didn't do that. So somebody else did that. You understand? One of your goddamn whoever set you up to do that. You know what I mean? Whoever turned around and said this is a good idea, like you said, her people, her team that set this up, yeah, they did that, not God. God didn't do that. And then now this was a funny video right here. I'm gonna play this one. Then we're gonna get out of there. This was a funny video right here. And this was explaining them Christian boys to the T. This was funny as hell.
Club and go straight to church. I'm not gonna miss the word.
I'm a Christian.
She said what she said was, I'm a Christian. Hold on, let me start it off. She said, I'm a Christian and I leave the club to go straight to church. That's what she said. And that's what Christians do. You understand? They claim that you ain't supposed to be there. That's what they teach. That it's unlawful to go to the club. But for some odd reason, they all do it. And this is what this was about. Hold on, let me pull it back up. I was trying to start it over so you can hear it. All right.
I'm a Christian. Of course I leave the club and go straight to church. I'm not gonna miss the word.
I'm a Christian. Of course I try to smash new members that come into the church. Sister Johnson, how you doing, baby? You need some hands laid on you, baby?
I'm a Christian. Of course I raise my hands up high just so the pastor can see I'm in church. Amen.
I'm a Christian. Of course, when the collection plate goes around, I always find an excuse to run to my car. Oh, wait, I think I left my car on. I'll be right back. No, I'll be right back. Yeah.
I'm Christian, and of course I celebrate pagan holidays. But shh, don't tell anybody else.
I'm a Christian. Of course I'm looking at booties every time I'm in church. That's called the Lord's cheeks.
I'm a Christian. Of course I wear my skimpy clothes to Bible study so I can catch a man. Where my man at?
I'm a Christian. Of course I don't apologize when I'm wrong. I just say God knows my heart.
I'm a Christian.
God knows my heart. There it is. You understand? And that's Christianity in a nutshell right there. They full of shit. Every last one of them, man. You understand? And if y'all really want to serve the Lord, then you come join Commander General YAHANNA in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. With that, listen, we go on. Y'all want to close out? Or if not, we can just get out of here.
Hey, Salaki, heavy class, sir. Heavy radio show, Salaki, heavy radio show.
Yeah. Hey, and listen, we got to keep it rocking. Look, we're going in on the divorce this Thursday, man, because I was just amazed by that. Just the title alone, with that sister leaving that man after 39 years.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, you know, and we got to use that to show this is not what we're supposed to be doing here. We're not supposed to, damn, why would you be with somebody that long?
Hey, Cap.
They met in college. You've been with this man 40 years almost. And it just ended. Come on with it, my shop.
Another one they're not talking about, though, which we're going to bring up on Wednesday for STATL Connect, is Blair Underwood. Just that him and his wife just broke up after 40 years also. They ain't saying anything about that one, though.
No, hey, man, the celebrities, they doing it. And then you know what? They're doing it. The preachers are doing it. You understand? And then the lowly people are doing it. You understand?
Right.
The ones the ones that go to church and is putting the $2 in the bucket every Sunday, paying their tithes, waiting on Jesus to bless them. Look, they've been waiting on blessings that long, 39 and 40 damn years. and they still ain't got them blessings that they've been praying for 40 years long.
That's crazy.
And they still in the damn church. They haven't given up yet. You got to give up on that religion, man. That religion is garbage. It's garbage. And it ain't gonna help you, and it ain't gonna fix you. But damn right, stay tuned, right? Because we keep it rocking all week long. Classes, radio shows, you understand? And podcast is going down. Make sure y'all tuned in this Wednesday, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going in on divorce and how that is destroying the Black community as well. The divorce edition. All right, and me and Maya Charlotte, we're going in on that this Wednesday. Tune in, and then to the hallway going in again on Friday, 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. Just stay tuned with us. The water to everybody for tuning in, man. And with that, Shalom is where we going.
Shalom.